Hey guys, welcome to Lip Boxing, the podcast. I'm your host, Lisa Arlene. I will say and friends because I'll be having special guests every now and then to join us for different segments. So this podcast is basically a way for me to voice my various thoughts and share things with you that I come across in the current events, entertainment, things of that nature. I like to talk. I like to express my opinion. A lot of times I post on Facebook and people are like, why don't you blog or do a podcast or something like that? So I did blog for a little while, and I love blogging because I am a writer by trade, but I like to talk too. So this is more of my speed. So anyway, welcome. Thanks for joining me. So lip boxing is basically an old school phrase. I'm old school and I know I don't look it. Hey. But yeah, I'm old school and we used to say it all the time like, oh, he just doing a lot of lip boxing, meaning just arguing, fussing, whatever. So I just thought it was cool because that's what we do. We lip box. We do a lot of talking and sometimes we agree and sometimes we disagree. And that's okay. It's okay to disagree because everybody has their own opinion. And it's important that your opinion is heard. It's important that you feel like your opinion matters or validated or what have you. And it's also important that you get it off your chest. So basically that's what I'm doing with lip boxing. I'm getting it off my chest. And I'll invite people on to the show. We can figure it out. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. So anyway, welcome. And let's just jump right on into it. So I got a few current events that I want to talk about. This first one is a little bit sad, but it's important because right now we've been dealing with COVID-19 and we've been all quarantined, and then we've been having this whole issue about vaccination. Do I vaccinate? Should I get it? Why should I? They did it too fast. You know, all the blah, 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 rah, rah, rah. So with that being said, I think it's, it's to each his own. I'm not mad at you either way, but just know I decided to take the vaccine because I want to be able to go around my family, around my parents mainly. I want to be able to hug on my mom and my dad. I want to be able to do it without getting them infected, because I could very well have COVID and not even know it because I might not even have any symptoms, but yet I go around them and I give it to them, and now because they have pre-existing conditions, now I've placed them in danger. So no, that's not an option. So yes, I got vaccinated. I did the Pfizer, and the first shot, my arm was killing me for the first day. I was tired. But then I woke up the next day and it was like I was normal. Nothing hurt. I wasn't tired, anything. And the same thing happened for the second dose. So I've been, as they say, fully vaccinated. So I kind of watched people's reaction and how they were feeling after they had got vaccinated. I really depended on my community of friends and family that are doctors, nurses, and nurse practitioners and whatnot. And, they just kept me, or kept me posted on how they were feeling and how they were reacting to the vaccine, and then I just decided that's what I'm gonna do. And now they have it for children, I think 12 to 15 or something like that. And yeah, I'm gonna get my son vaccinated because he is not gonna be in this house with me for school. Okay, he getting up out of here. He getting up out of here. So there's this young lady in Chicago, Charmaine Bailey, 26 years old. Charmaine was 5 months pregnant, and she contracted COVID. They don't know where she got it, but she was a daycare worker. So this is what I'm saying. You don't know if you have it or not unless you get tested. And a lot of y'all not getting tested. Let's keep it 100. You just walking around here, just a contaminated vessel, waiting to pass it on to somebody else with your selfish ass. But anyway, this young lady, Charmaine, she was in the hospital for 2 weeks and she passed away, and the baby died before she died. The baby passed. And her family was saying that they really didn't, that she was afraid to get vaccinated because she was pregnant. And I get it. Because they hadn't really said, how it would affect pregnant women. But now we know that it doesn't affect pregnant women. And in fact, it helps because it's going to build your immune to fight off the COVID. So anyway, this young lady, she passed away, and her family, after she passed, her whole family, they all went and got vaccinated. Okay. But here's the thing. Young people do not want to get vaccinated. And I'm not here to be the vaccination police. That's not what I'm here to do. But I am here to tell you that it's not about you. Okay? It's just not. I know it's hard. You young folk, I know it's hard for y'all to contemplate or to comprehend that something is not about you. Okay? But it's not. It's about the people around you, the people that you love. So, just prayers go up to Charmaine Bailey's family, and prayers go out to all those who have lost loved ones or friends. And I'm in that category as well. But the reality is this: 32 people under 49 years old died of COVID in Cook County. Okay? 32. Of those 32 people, only 8 people were not black or brown. Okay? So that just lets you know that I get it. Culturally, we're afraid of new things as far as vaccinations. The government doesn't have the best history, okay, of doing right by us when it comes to the vaccinations. And I get it. But do you know how many years ago that was? Do you know how many people are in play right now that look like you, that helped create this vaccine? Think about it. Like, we cannot be stuck in the past. We cannot keep saying this little stupid stuff about, Tuskegee experiment. Bro, how long ago was that? And was it anybody looking like us that was in charge? No, I don't think so. Okay. We were on one side of the needle, but now we're on both sides of the needle. So I need you guys to really, really, really think about that. All right. So prayers to those who lost them, a loved one or a family member or whatever. A loved one, family or friend. All right. So, so here's my thing for today. Women, we need to uplift our black women. Okay? We don't need men like Kevin Samuels browbeating and degrading our black women. Okay? Kevin Samuels, I don't even know where this guy came from. I don't know who he is. I only watch him so I can report back to y'all and talk about him to y'all. But I don't want to hear nothing he has to say because he's an idiot as far as I'm concerned. All right. And basically this guy brings women onto his platform and then he asks them questions like, well, what do you think you are on a 1 to 10? And if she says she's an 8, he said, really? Did you look at yourself in the mirror? You think you're an 8? How you going to expect to get a man that's an 8 and you not even an 8? Like, you asking for stuff you not providing. Bro, you know what, Kevin Samuels? You ain't a 8, a 7, 6, or a 5, or a 4. Okay? I don't know who told you that you have the authority to browbeat these women and play on their insecurities. You're a clown. Dr. Umar, who is a clinical psychologist at a university, he called Kevin Samuels out. He called him a YouTubian opportunist. Said that he is making money off of women's insecurities, which he is. Because people steady watch this clown. Women steady call and get on his show. Why? I don't know. Why are we glutton for punishment? Are we really that thirsty for validation that we would be willing to go on to this man's IG and let him tell us what we not? No, we can't be that thirsty, ladies. And are we perpetuating it? Because some of you women are out here browbeating other women. I mean, when we gonna lift sis up? We gotta lift sis up. You know how powerful we are? We the shit, honestly. We cold-blooded black women, okay? We have flipped the whole state. We put a man in the White House, Joe Biden in the White House, because of black women. Believe that. I don't care what they tell you. That's what it is, okay? So we have got to start doing better by each other. We have got to lift queens up. I'm here to lift you up, queen. I am. I promise you I am. I'm here to cheer for you and root for you. I'm here to pray for you, hold you up if you need me. And I hope you're here to do that for me as well. If you're not, shame on you. Shame on Kevin Samuels. Shame on him for thinking that he has the authority to treat people, women like this. Kevin Samuels, let me tell you something. You ain't shit. Take that. Well, on a good note, I got a real cool story to tell y'all. Oh my goodness. It is so much fun to just think about this story because it happened around Mother's Day, and it was a great Mother's Day gift for these particular people. There's a young lady, her name was Lisa Wright, and she was looking for her birth mother. 50 years later, she's looking for her birth mother. Her adoptive mother explained to her that her birth mother, wanted her, just gave her up because she couldn't take care of her. She was too young, but she really loved her. And that's what we do sometimes as mothers. We have to, do what's best for the kid, not what's best for us. Because as the saying goes, we always are the last. We eat last, we shower last, we go to bed last, we get nice things last. Hey, we take the last, but we do it for our kids, and that's what motherhood is. But this young lady, so she was looking for her mom. Her kid, one of her kids, said, "You know what, Mom, you should do a DNA test." And she was like, "Yeah." She did a DNA test, and it came back a hit on it, and it was her uncle. So her uncle was like, "We've been looking for you for years. Like, we never stopped looking for you." And so, of course, they couldn't find her because her adoption records were sealed. So nobody could find her. So the uncle, obviously he put her in touch with her mom. Now here is the part that is so freaking exciting. Okay, so Lisa Wright used to watch That's My Mama growing up. She said that was one of her favorite shows. Now, I don't know how old you are listening to this, but go look. That's My Mama was a hit show, and I think the lady Lynn Moody was the housekeeper. Well, guess what? Lynn Moody was her mom. She's been watching this lady on the tube for years, admiring her, loving the show, laughing. Because I've watched it. Of course, I watch it on TV One, because you can find all the old stuff. And I think it's TV One and not Bounce, but Me TV, for sure. But anyway, Lisa Moody was her mom. So they reconnected, and the irony is that she's been watching her mom all these years on that show. That's My Mama. How cool is that, though? Ah, yeah, just something to make you smile. I mean, we need happy endings around here. We got people bashing women. We got people not getting vaccinated, people dying from COVID. It's just nice to hear something good, fun, exciting, a happy ending story, especially on Mother's Day. Or Mother's Day passed, but it was just a few days ago. All right, so there is a segment that we do here, and it's called Politics by Lunatics. Well, as you know, the political arena is just that. It's a circus. It's a pure circus, okay? And let me just let y'all know right up front, you don't have to worry about me spending all these minutes on the politics, because I told you it's Politics by Lunatics, and I'm only allowing one topic per episode, because otherwise I will be on here going crazy, japping out, cussing, just going bananas just because this is what the politics do to me. Like, these politicians just get me riled up. So for that reason, we're gonna keep it to one topic, okay? I did not want to talk about this, but guess what? I can't let it go, okay? Do you guys know who Tim Scott is? All right, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is Tim Scott. Tim Scott is a clown. He's a Republican clown, okay? Tim Scott said that America is not racist. I don't know what America Tim Scott lives in, but actually, probably the one he lives in isn't racist, because he probably, nah, it's racist. The one he lives in is racist too. He's just not paying attention, or he's just turning a blind eye, because I know the other senators don't treat him the way they probably treat their other white counterparts. Anyway, Tim Scott said America's not racist. Your girl, Madam Vice President, went on to agree. And that, my sister, is where you messed up. Come on, Kamala. Really? So, y'all listen. When I look at Kamala Harris, I get excited because I see a woman of color as the Vice President of the United States. That is wonderful. But I'm going to be honest. When I look at her, I don't see me. Like, I'm not seeing me. I'm black. I grew up in the hood, west side of Chicago. I'm black. Everything, I'm black. Only thing that's different about me is that I have green eyes. Other than that, I'm black. Okay? I talk black. Sometimes I act real black. It depends on the situation. But I just don't see, she's just not like me. I mean, you know, her father, his skin color is black because he's Jamaican. But I'm just saying her story is not like my story, or not like a lot of little black girl stories. Although we can look at her and say it's possible because she is a woman of color. But until I see LaQuisha in the White House, bro, I'm still searching. I'm still searching. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this one. I think she misspoke, and I think she meant to say something else, or she meant it in a different kind of way. But the rules don't change for anybody. Me, you, the president, the vice president, and this is the rule. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, okay? All right, moving right along. Entertainment, guys, you know what we're going to talk about. You already know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about that versus with SWV and Escape and how they killed it. They lit the stage. I'm here for it. I love to see those sisters sing because they can sing, baby. They can sing. And they did a great job. And I wonder if we can have a virtual concert. Can we have that? Can we get a virtual concert with SWV and Escape? That's what I'm asking. Because I will pay for that. I will sit on my couch in my pajamas with my fluffy socks and my Blue Bunny ice cream bar, the loaded bar. Y'all up on those? Okay, no. I'm not getting paid for this, so I'm not even going. I'm even gonna shout them out, but they good. But I would pay for it. Well, I would rather pay for that than to pay for damn Nate Robinson getting laid on the tarp by a YouTuber. Yeah, I would pay for it. Let's make it happen, ladies. Who I gotta call? Who I need to call? Who I need to send email to? Because I need that. Because I done went and downloaded all the old songs and sing it in my car to the top of my lungs like I'm ready to get a record deal. Okay? So come on, ladies. Let me hear it. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for me. We're going to wrap it up. Next episode, we will have a special guest for our special segment. And I hope to see you all. I'm glad you came. I appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe. Please share with people so they can listen to my rhetoric, and possibly comment and maybe give me some topics and we can get to it. All right, y'all. We out.